Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. It is a new week. It's Monday. It's another live stream. Let me just share this around so that people actually know I'm live. Sorry about my voice. I don't know what's going on. I think Firefay. Um, I picked up her sore throat. Um, I got all kinds of licorice here with me, and um, yeah, just trying to spare my voice a bit, to heal my voice a bit. Um, so apologies if I sound a bit off. But anyway, I have some topics I want to talk about. The name might give it away already. The name of the stream, that is Yo Tricky. What's up? First of all, I want to comment on something. I have been told that I should do more to promote other pagans, promote other pagan content creators, by sharing their links and all of that. Like and like on my live stream. Sorry, just getting a vest on. It's chilly. And I am willing to do that, but these live streams are just for me, just because I want to talk about stuff, and to keep the content going, to keep myself busy for when I don't have a podcast. And the thing is, I'll share some stuff. That's fine with me. But the whole promoting aspect and whatever, like, if you want to have your stuff promoted, if you want to have your content promoted, then come on the podcast, because that's what the podcast is for. That's where I have guests on. That's where I talk about all kinds of things. It doesn't really matter what it is. So I can do dedicated live streams to, sharing this content creator and sharing that content creator and promoting this and promoting that. Or I can invite them on the podcast, on the Greyhorn Pagans podcast, and have them talk about it, have them share their their content and what they're working on, and why they're making the content that they do. It's not that hard. These streams are for me. I mean, sure, if somebody like really really wants to come on and talk about things, or talk about whatever, whatever I may be talking about at that time, at that stream, I mean, sure, like, I'm not gonna deny. But like dedicated streams, dedicated shows, that's what the podcast is for. That's where I get other creators on. That's where I get the people on that have a PhD or a master's or fucking whatever. So sorry, I needed to get that off my chest, because some people just they're trying to tell me how to structure my streams, how to how to make my content, um, just because that's what they are doing. I structure my stream this way, and I share the links and promote them on every stream. You should do that too. No, I shouldn't do fucking anything. These are my streams. This is my podcast. This is my account. I do whatever I want here. And if I want to promote somebody, I'll promote him or her or it or a group or whatever. And if I don't feel like it, I don't. If somebody wants to come on and promote themselves, okay, well, then, come on and promote yourselves. It's all fine with me. But don't tell me how to make my content. Don't tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing. Well, otherwise I'm not going to share your stuff around. Then don't share my stuff around. I don't fucking care. I know who my people are. And that's enough for me. Anyway, enough of this rant, enough of this. Sorry to start the stream off in this way right away. It's something that bothers me. Like, I have always had trouble with people telling me what to do and how to do it, and well, I know damn well what I should be doing. Morning, sarcastic. That is how you pronounce it, right? Sarcastic. I always thought sarcastic, but I mean, I guess it's sarcastic. Sounds funny. But yeah, onto the thing that I want to talk about. By the way, Josh, Child of Ash, came up with the name for this stream, and I was like, dude, this is your new persona. Okay. But Josh came up with the name for the stream. So, dude, thank you. And it really, gives me a chance to talk about some things that I feel should be talked about. Especially since, it happened to Firefay recently, or, like something with that. So just let's get it out there. Let's get it over and done with. Pornography. It's too fucking normalized. To babe, I know you're still asleep, but I hope you don't mind me sharing this. I'll try and keep your privacy and of your kids' privacy intact. Her son, my stepson, my slug dude, was like, he was right. How dare I? So controversial. Controversy keeps coming. No, but my slug dude, my stepkid, was he was calling with his cousin the other day, like just before the weekend, I believe. He's close with his cousin, so they call a lot. They talk a lot with each other, which is good. You should be close to your family. I can only commend that. I can only recommend that. And I don't know, for some reason he opened Facebook on Fireface phone. Fireface phone. I like that. I like how that sounds. Not sure why he did that, but apparently one of her friends thought it would be a good idea to promote her her OnlyFans with a like kind of a spicy picture, of course, just to get a glimpse of what you may find on her OnlyFans on her personal account. So of course, the little slug dude, he saw that. And it's not something that, a kid should be seeing, especially if it's a friend of his mom. Like, how fucking awkward is that? And Firefay, after going through the whole thing of, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't want to see this, I'm sorry, because, 13-year-old, he's like not that interested yet. Give it some time, he will be. Um, but so she messaged her friend like, "Hey, like, do you really think it's a good idea to be sharing this on your personal profile? Because my son just saw it. My 13-year-old kid just saw it." Her answer was, "What was your kid doing with your phone? And what was he doing on your Facebook?" So wait, like now it's Fireface fault that her kid saw things that he shouldn't have seen. Like, nah, come on, man. How about you just not share that stuff on your personal profile? Or how about like you get an honest job? Or even, if you're like not able to work, you have like a certain disability that prevents you from having a job, a job out there, whatever. Like, there are plenty of jobs you can do from home. Start a side hustle, start a online business, do fucking arts and crafts and sell it on eBay or Etsy or whatever. That's still more of an honest job than like selling yourself over OnlyFans, because that's become the norm now. Like, for every woman, every girl out there, OnlyFans has become the way to make money. Oh, but that's okay. Yeah, probably. I don't have $20 on me now, but I would have given you right away. Like, I don't even need confirmation. If you need outside confirmation through OnlyFans by showing off your body, yeah, okay, you lost a lot of weight and you had all these kinds of surgeries and you went from, fucking whale to, looking good. I mean, sure, if you want to share your weight loss journey and share how proud you are that, you now have a healthy body, a slim figure, sure, share it. We can all learn from that. And I mean, especially in America, it's a big thing, of course, because goddamn, y'all are fat. Um, but like, don't do it through OnlyFans. And if you're gonna do it through OnlyFans, don't fucking share it on your personal profile. Then fuck yeah, man. Right? Goddamn, $15 to or $20 to solve your daddy issues. I mean, Jesus Christ, those girls or women, even, like, either they never had a father in their life, or their father neglected them, and oh, it's bad, it's sad, but it's become the norm. It really has become the norm. Like, I see so many posts of like fucking celebrities or whatever. I believe the latest was, oh god, it was the bitch again, bad baby. You know, the one that Dr. Phil made famous. Um, you know, cash made sad. How about that? Like that stupid thing. She turned 18, and guess what she did? Right away, made an OnlyFans account. And it's like, whoa, whoa, hold the fuck up. Hold up, man. Yeah. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's the oldest job in the world. It's the oldest profession in the world. And sex will always sell. Sure. But it's supposed to be something sacred, indeed. You know, it's supposed to be between two lovers. It's supposed to be an intimate connection. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be all, you know, holier than thou and say that I have never, you know, done those things, that I never, you know, spend money on those things, or, you know, open the private tab and whatever. I'm a man. I have my flaws. You know, I admit I have made mistakes. Sure. But I have learned from them, and I am now seeing, I mean, I and like actually acting on it, that I shouldn't be doing these things. It's a waste of fucking money. It's a waste of brain matter, quite literally. And why would I watch that filth? Why would I watch something that's so, you know, denigrating? Um, but like, it's become normal, and OnlyFans, like, oh no, it's not porn. It's OnlyFans. I am in control of it myself. I, you know, I set the prices. I choose what I do or don't share. I mean, okay, how does that make you any less of a you know, of a slut? How does that make you any less of a whore because you are your own pimp? Come on, man. It's just, it's sad. Like, it's like, for so many girls, for so many women, it's setting the wrong example as well. Like, it's gone from a side hustle, you know. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to pay money, indeed, but you're paying with all sorts of other things that are not easily gained back. You're paying spiritually for it. You know, you're paying physically for it. It's a free weapon. Yeah, that it fucking is. I mean, it used to be a side hustle. You know, it used to be like hush hush. Like, oh, have you heard what she does in her free time? Have you heard how she, you know, how she makes a little money on the side? It used to be taboo. And now it's like, oh, look at my OnlyFans. 10% off my OnlyFans. Or like, even, and this is as hilarious as it is fucking stupid. You know, with the whole Ukraine thing. For every citizen of Ukraine, 50% off of my OnlyFans, because I feel for you. Yeah, that's what they need right now. Your, you know, your asshole, your pussy, your tits for 50% off. That's gonna help them. That's gonna help them on the battlefield. That's gonna help all the citizens whose homes, whose lives are destroyed. You know, they don't have to pay full price for you. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's sad. Like, that's just sad. Oh yeah, my girl has an OnlyFans, and she sells her body for cheap, but I love her. Or my girl has a body count in the triple digits, but now she's mine, and I intend on keeping her and marrying her. Dude, no, don't, really, really. I mean, like I'm not innocent in those things. Like I said, I have made mistakes. I have been with the wrong people, if you will. But it's because I was blind. I was under a spell. I didn't know any better. I thought it was genuine. Oh, and even harder to get rid of. It's not just penicillin and it's gone. No, those require fucking work, man. And there's always going to be that bond. There's always going to be that connection, and you can try and break it as many times as you want. There's still going to be remnants, and it's up to you if you work through it, or give up and make an OnlyFans. And everybody who knows me knows I'm a big wrestling fan. Um, I mean, I haven't watched it in a while. I've been busy with other things, but I do try to keep up. And with so many of these female wrestlers, yeah, they're pretty, sure. They look good. They're fit. They know how to keep themselves fit. I mean, goddamn, they're pro wrestlers. They kind of have to. But like what they and I mean, there are other, well, old heads, guys like Ric Flair and Jim Cornette. I mean, Jim Cornette is like just doesn't like modern wrestling at all, but have made comments like these this new generation of wrestlers, they use social media to get over, and a lot of these women, they will have an OnlyFans, make some money on the side without having to take bumps, because that shit hurts. I mean, I used to be a trainee. I never really got anywhere, but I used to be a trainee. I've taken bumps. I have, you know, it hurts. I'll tell you that much. And best example I can give, and I don't. I mean, fuck it. I'll call it out. Mandy Rose, or the WWE NXT wrestler, female wrestler, known as Mandy Rose. I mean, yeah, she was a great wrestler. I'm not really that familiar with her work, but you don't run the women's division as the champ for 400 plus days, like year and a half, if you're not a good worker, if you're not a good character. And I commend her for that. She came in through the Tough Enough show. Like, are you tough enough to be a WWE wrestler? And yeah, she was on the main roster. I guess that didn't work, so she went back down to NXT and ran the women's division there. Like, truly ran it. With she had a group and everything was, and everyone was like a fan of her work and praised her and whatever. And then she got fired from WWE because she was well, selling spicy pictures on the side and spicy videos and all. And like, fucking guess what happened after she left WWE, after she was forced to leave WWE. That was right before Christmas. It's bad timing, but oh well. Like, I think in the 2 weeks, I believe it was 2 weeks from her firing till Christmas, she made $1 million from her side hustle, from those nudes and the other pictures and videos and whatever. And hey, that's great money. I wish I had that. Hell, I wish I had a like an income at all. I can't really take on a job right now because I'm still waiting on several things, but it's not for now. But hey, if you can make $1 million without having to take bumps and whatever, and just be your hot, sexy self, okay, cool. But like, think of what you're telling other girls. Think of what you're telling other women. Like, you don't have to be anything. Just be sexy. Just be hot. And sell yourself on fan page, OnlyFans, whatever. There are so many. That's another thing. There are too many fucking websites for that. OnlyFans isn't even the only one. There are so many. I'm willing to bet there are so many girls that look to her because she's, she is still fairly young. I believe she's not even 30 years old yet. Like maybe in her late 20s. Who are gonna look at her and be like, yo, I want to make $1 million too. So I'm gonna train. I'm gonna get fit. I'm gonna, learn how to do good makeup and dye my hair blonde and whatever. Make myself as pretty as possible, and then start an OnlyFans or start, a fan page on which people can buy my sexy pictures and my sexy videos and whatever, because I want to make $1 million too. I don't want to do it the honest way. I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. I just want $1 million, and I want to be seen as a liberator. I want to be seen as stunning and brave because I dare openly display my sexuality as a woman. How is that stunning and brave? You're just being a cheap whore. And speaking of men who want to be with those women, who stay with those women, the reason, and like, I'm quoting something, I don't know, but it's true. The reason why so many men will buy those girls' OnlyFans is because for us men, it's in our nature to want to be a provider. It's in our nature to want to care, and so it's it's really a misconnection. But so those men, I'm not going to say us men, but those men, well, quote unquote men, I guess, they think that by buying their OnlyFans, like I said, there are many other groups and pages and whatever and websites like that. It's just OnlyFans is the one that we all know, the one we hear about most. They think that by doing that, they are being a provider for these girls. They think that they that they actually help them, that they are helping them through life. And yeah, you're helping them, sure, I guess, but you're not you're not being a provider. You know, you're being a customer. You're being you're being a John. Now, what are you actually doing to help those girls? Like, if you really want to help them, if you really want to help them get off OnlyFans, help them get, you know, if they want to make money, help them set up a a proper business, or better yet, actually take care of them and make them an honest woman. A simp with dollar sign. Yeah, yeah. And somehow simps, they always, like, they always have money. I mean, Jesus Christ, just the other day, or like some last week or whatever, I saw this like short video um on Twitter. Like, it was some simp donating to a like one of those thought Twitch streamers, like donating $100,000 fucking dollars, like his whole life savings. And her reaction was, "Oh, hey, thanks for the 100,000." You know, there was nothing to her. And he was all like, "Oh, you mean so much to me, and you have saved me and pulled me out of my darkest depths and whatever, and that's why I'm giving you $100,000, because you mean that much to me." Like, he was so emotionally connected to someone who doesn't give a fuck about him that he gave her $100,000. And her reaction was, "Oh, hey, cool, thanks, 100K, nice, babe. We got 100K. We can go on vacation. We can finally remodel our home." And she just kept on playing her game, kept on doing what she does. 100K, because that man thought, or he was like so manipulated into thinking that she cared about him. It's so sad. It's so fucking sad. And I don't know what's worse. Like, those thought streamers, those cheap sluts, cheap whores that present themselves in that way, that manipulate those people, or the people who let themselves be manipulated. It's, I don't get it. And especially nowadays, with how accessible it all is. Like Tricky Woo just said, it's free. Like, it's monetarily speaking, money wise speaking, it's free to access. You don't need a credit card. You don't need anything. You don't even need to prove that you're 18. You just got to go to some website, click on a video, and there you go. There it is. Easy as that. But you're paying for it in so many other ways. Like, there have been studies done by proper science, actual science. Um, oh, I bet they do. I bet they do. It's all manipulation. It's all manipulation. But like, there have been studies done, and they found that watching watching porn, watching pornography on a regular basis, or just watching it at all, um, it lessens the amount of gray matter in your brain. So watching porn literally makes you dumber. Like, it's already dumb when you do it, but it's making you even dumber. And it's training you to, to watch, to watch from the sidelines. Well, it's a step in the right direction, I guess. But I mean, I would just get rid of it as a whole. Because, yeah. This ever joke going around like, oh, the internet is for porn. I mean, it is. It's yeah, indeed, receiving gratification from watching others have sex, or what you call sex. It's more just being violated on camera. And you're teaching yourself the wrong kind of things, and that's how so many men like become impotent as well. Than they are with an actual woman, and they can't get it up. You know why? Because they trained themselves to be watchers. They trained themselves to be viewers, to look at it from a distance. I mean, you could always become a cuck, have someone else fuck her, and you just watch and jerk off to that. But it's become the norm. It's become to normalize being impotent was death. Yeah, yeah, because it means you couldn't procreate, and how you just you take a blue pill and it gets up. I mean, yeah, you still have to be aroused, but I mean, if you will, you're getting a artificial boner. I mean, hey, it's great for all those. um, I think it's a tie. I think it's a tie. I couldn't say. Um, and yeah, it's like, as I already said, it's the oldest job in the world. It's the oldest profession in the world. But it's so damaging spiritually, physically, mentally. It's like, what is it good for? Nothing. Fucking nothing. And let's see, because this is a good comment. Because who normalized it? Who was the first one, at least in the US, that I know? I don't know much about Europe. I think it's the same tribe, if you will. Um, it was that tribe. It was probably some guy named Goldstein, or it's I mean, it's still a curse. It's still a curse. And Hugh Hefner, oh yeah, sexual liberation and all of that. Nah, man, he had such a big hand to play in normalizing it, in normalizing a female nudity and spreading it worldwide for everyone to see. Oh, but I read Playboy for the interviews. Nah, bro. You have a subscription on Playboy for the centerfold. I mean, hell, we all used to be teenagers. We've all, you know, looked up, dirty photos. We've all like secretly, just raffled through the dirty magazines, and like that it's become so normalized and that it's become the norm. That's one thing. For oh yeah, oh they all are. But now they are teaching our children as soon as primary school, like when our kids are 6 years old, they are teaching them about, oh, and this feels good and that feels good, and you can put it in here and you could put it in here. Like I mean, not as much here in Europe yet, or the Netherlands for that matter. I think we're like, yeah, we are very sexual liberated, quote unquote, I guess. We were the first country, like literally the first country in the world to legalize gay marriage. But they're teaching our 6year old kids about anal sex, and with the whole drag shows and drag queen story hour and whatever. Now I know that Firefay is like kind of connected to that scene, and she has told me that most, or pretty much all of those people, of those performers, if you will, they do not agree with that, and they explicitly tell parents, tell adults, that if you're gonna bring your children here, I am not gonna do anything. I'm gonna send you away, because this is not for kids. This is not something that kids should be watching. If you, as an adult, as a consenting adult, want to watch my show, you're welcome to do so. But no kids. 13 years old, too young. 14 years old, too young. Nah. Yeah, I mean, that's something else I wanted to bring up. There is tasteful nudity, you know, boudoir, or lingerie. That's, if done right, that can be tasteful. That can be feminine. Showing your curves and showing your femininity, and be proud of it. I commend that. It can be beautiful. But porn, on the other hand, it's violation. It's violation. It's power play. It's bad for everyone. I mean, the only ones it's good for is producers and the studios, because they're making hella money of it. Jan Irvin. Can't say I've heard that name before. I'll look him up in a bit, but it's just, sexuality and sex and whatever. Like, I don't care. If you want to have sex, go have sex. If you want to have a train ran on you, like, fucking 10 guys in a row and one after the other. Okay, I do not agree with it. I think it's a very bad thing, but go right ahead. If that's what gets you off, go ahead. But don't act like it's normal. Do not tell us that it's normal for you to be doing that. I mean, hell, there are like whole accounts dedicated to, at least on Twitter, for example, OnlyFans girls posting their L's. Like they can literally make content of it. They can make content for it. And just some of the disconnect is astounding. Just astounding, really. Let's here. I got one. It's so wild when men publicly announce, they can even spell, that they would never date a girl who does OnlyFans. So, like, you don't want a girl who's attractive, sexually adventurous, business savvy, and will provide you hundreds of high quality nudes? No. Attractive? Yeah, we all do. Sexually adventurous? I mean, doesn't have to be sexually necessarily. Open-minded, sure. Adventurous, yeah. Business savvy? Well, that's always good. We'll provide you hundreds of high quality nudes. That's where I draw the line. Okay. Yeah, that too. Oh, that's speaking of that, the whole like it's become a meme. Sorry, but oh, step bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, step bro? Or the whole son and stepmom. Like, you wouldn't believe how popular that genre is. It's incest, but it's not incest. It's a dirty fantasy. Like, really? No, it's implied incest. But it's not actual incest. No, it is. I mean, I am telling you, if Freud still alive today, his mind would be blown and he would have a field day with this. He could write so many books, so many papers. Incest, Oedipus, that used to be, it's a Greek story, it's a Greek legend, it's a Greek myth. We're not supposed to make that a reality, especially nowadays, now that we consider ourselves to be so so civilized and all. Yeah. I mean, like I said, we've all been dumb. Cam girl. Question. What's the difference between a cam girl and a Twitch thought? And is there any difference? They're both half naked, doing stupid shit on camera. They're all after your money. and both don't care about you. No, there is no difference. It's just, hey, Josh has been young and stupid too. Okay, give the man a break. But oh, there used to be something that like you don't like. Those will be websites and girls and whatever you would get a second credit card for, because you don't want to have it show up on your shared credit card bill. Those are the kinds of girls and the kinds of websites you would make a separate email address for, because you don't want to have it show up in your regular inbox where everyone can see it. I mean, I've seen stories about women being pregnant with a child, or their second or third child or whatever, and hobby dearest spending tens of thousands of dollars on OnlyFans thoughts. I need to buy diapers. Yeah, well, too fucking bad. I just paid another OnlyFans whore. Our child is going hungry. Yeah, too bad. This OnlyFans girl needs my money. And I mean, Jesus, that's not even going into the trafficking and whatever, or all the sexual deviant stuff going on. Like, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to bring that up. We all know it's happening, but it's something that I do not want to talk about. I mean, I'll say one thing, and this is happening in my fucking country. Apparently, there is a a pedo handbook. Yes, there is actually a book that explains how to do all those things. Our Minister of Justice knows about it. He didn't feel like banning that book. He didn't feel like banning the pedo handbook. Yeah. If you want to go the religious route, yeah. But this is an actual handbook, like an actual manual that can be bought and can be sold. And guess what? Our Minister of Justice is so popular, meneer Fred Grapperhaus. It does make me wonder if he's, part of that tribe, if you will. But he is so popular and is making friends in all the right places that he is now getting death threats from the Dutch underworld, and he needs to have security and all of that. Oh, but every minister of justice, dealing out justice and whatever, will get death threats. Yeah, but this guy is special. This guy is something else. Like, like I said, the pedo handbook, he knows about it. He knows it's being sold. He knows it's being written. He knows it's being bought. And he's like, nah, Let's not ban it. $20 says it's because he has that book, because he uses that book. I know it's, I'm sorry for this bit dark topic, but it's a dark world we're living in. And I need to get this off my chest. I need to get this out in the open. People need to know this. I mean, people are waking up to this. And I can only command pages like OnlyFans girls posting their L's, because it's showing how ridiculous it is. It's showing how normalized it has become, and how hard some girls are fucking failing. Because not everyone is sexy enough for OnlyFans. Like, hell, some girls have to drop their prices to like $1 a picture, and it still doesn't sell. But hey, it's become the norm. It's become normalized. It's not even a side hustle anymore. It's a job. Andrew Tate is, yeah, I know it's quite a quite a jump, but he made things like being a OnlyFans girls manager or whatever. Like, he made that a business. I mean, on the one hand, I will say that's smart. It's smart business. There is a lot of money to be made. On the other hand, it's a damn shame that you can make it a business. And, whether you're forcing these girls, forcing these women or not, it's a damn shame. Yeah. It's true. And the industry is fucking vast and rampant, because I remember a story. I don't know if it was here in the Netherlands. It may have been here in the Netherlands. Openly Jewish. No, didn't he walk to the courts or from the courts with the holding the Quran? I remember seeing something like that. But there's this story of this man. I do believe it was here in the Netherlands. Like, you all know how certain brands like like Heinz ketchup or Lay's chips or whatever, they'll have these like scan and win kind of actions, like scan this barcode, scan this QR code, and do this and that, and you can win. Name something. Apparently he bought a bottle of Heinz ketchup. Oh, he is. He is, and it wouldn't surprise me. But this man bought a bottle of ketchup. I believe it was Heinz ketchup. The good ketchup. And there was this barcode, this special barcode or QR code on it, and apparently the contest was was already over, but he didn't see the date, or he didn't pay attention to it, And he was like, oh, might as well try. Because why not? So he scanned the code. He scanned the barcode, the QR code, whatever. Opened it in his browser. Nasty, nasty fucking porn site. A website, a domain that used to lead to a Heinz contest, if you will, has been bought up by the porn industry. Or, another story. I don't know how true that is, but it's a story that's being told here in the Netherlands a lot. Some, innocent girl, third grade, groep 3, so let's say 6 years old, 7 years old. She wanted to make a report, a presentation about cats and kitties, because those are cute, and that's what you make your presentation about when you're 6, 7 years old. So her being all innocent, not thinking anything of it, went to www.pushes.nl. Well, she didn't find the pushes, the pussies that she was looking for. She found something else entirely. Scarred for life. And on the school desktop, of course. So even something like that, like it goes into like language, even like pushes, pussies, kitties, cats. I got a big red one snoozing here on the couch. Just the whole double entendre and like in wordplay. No problem, man. No problem. Daily live streams. So thanks for joining. Thanks for coming. It's just shame. And it's up to us, up to us who see this, who recognize this, to teach our children to be better, to teach our children that those are not things. Oh god, yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing, yeah. Like, it's spiritual. Like, they are spiritually denigrated so far. They have gone down the spiritual ladder so far that they actually now actually prefer animals over humans, which used to be another, like porn is, and pornography is fucking shady already. And that used to be a even shadier part of a already shady business. And you used to get arrested for that and locked up. And you'd never be able to have a normal life again. And now it's out in the open. And nothing gets done about it. Well, that too. But I mean, I've been saying this on multiple shows now. it's the schism. It's the divide in humanity that's become more and more, that's becoming more and more obvious. The earth is splitting. It's splitting in a lower realm and a higher realm. Us here, we are on the ascension path. Like we're nowhere near to full ascension. There's so much work to be done still. But on the other hand, you also have like the other half of people, or like a big group that is going down in spirituality, that is seeking further into matter, into bestiality, and just animalism. um I've actually been talking about this on Burdock's show last Saturday, Sunday. No, Saturday. Today's Sunday or Friday. No, Friday. It was a Friday the 13th stream. Jesus Christ, that was harder than need be. Um, but like we were talking about alchemy and alchemism, and um, I made a comment. Um, Magic made a comment first. I don't exactly remember what his comment was, but something about um, like our genes, our DNA, and that like our DNA. That's the comment that I made. Our DNA is really close, or our DNA sequence is really close um, to mice. No, no, the decay started way before that, but that was it was a big part. It's a big part of it for sure. Um, oh yeah, I believe Magic made a comment. I don't know what it was again. Just watch Burdock his stream from Friday the 13th, and you'll get the full conversation. It was a great one for sure. But our DNA sequence is close to that of mice, which is why in laboratories they experiment a lot on mice to kind of figure out um, how it would react on us humans. If you like, speaking of justice, if you go to the Justice Department, CSI, criminal investigations, and all, if they're looking for like particular gunshot patterns or step patterns or whatever, they'll use a pig carcass, because our human flesh is very close to pig's flesh in structure, and in how it's structured. I mean, that's what structure is. And I've seen a video um, either from Gigi Young or from um, oh god, who are those guys again? Let me look this up real quick, because I do want to name them, because they are just they're they're so good. They're really good. I believe I have their website. Um, but anyway, I'll keep talking until I find it. But that the reason for that is that pigs are a spiritual decayed human. Mind unveiled. That's it. Mind unveiled. It was either Gigi Young or Mind unveiled, or maybe they both did it. I'm not sure. Um, and like a prime example of that, whether it's fiction or real or just half half. Animal Farm. George Orwell, one of our favorite writers, of course. Yeah, but George Orwell, Animal Farm. The pigs who, they are really smart. They are one of the smartest animals in the animal kingdom. Um, believe it or not, but they learned to walk on two legs. They learned human speak. They dressed themselves in human clothing, so they became human, if you will. What if that is real? What if that is actually happening? When we see something, when we see someone do something disgusting, whether it be their eating habits or cleaning habits or whatever, we call them a pig, right? Oh, you're such a pig. You eat like a pig. Where the hell did that come from? Why do we call people pigs? Well, maybe because, I don't know, pigs are a spiritual decayed version, alchemical spiritual decayed version of us humans. And I honestly think that the the women who are into that, who are into animals more than they are actual humans, I think they are going down that same um, regression, that same spiritual regression, that same spiritual decay. The term chauvinist pig, for example. Like there are so many terms and sayings and calling of names where we use pig. Funny enough, one of my favorite animals, or like my absolute favorite animal, is a pig. Not sure why. Probably has to do with some past life stuff. I don't know. They always seem so peaceful, just rolling around in the mud, eating, chilling, sleeping. Looks like a good life. Um, but yeah, like the spiritual split, it's real, and it's becoming so obvious. You know, speaking of Burdog, he is really promoting the tribes. He's really hyping up the tribes. He does more in the crypto realm, of course. Does some esoterica. He's all around great guy. Um, kind of fighting for the same thing. Of course, wanting to. Well, it's in here now. It's in here now. Speaking of spiritual decay, speaking of blood, that's how they muddy the blood. Oh, don't worry, bro. It's how they muddy the blood. Um, like yeah, like it's just like they're this is this is what Gigi Young says as well. She really is one of my favorites teachers, if you will. Not psychic, just more teacher. Um, like you really see one part of humanity like raising itself up, looking for that higher state, looking to elevate themselves. And yeah, we're doing it step by step. And I mean, yeah, she's saying that tribalism is um, spiritual materialism. Sure, but I think it's honestly, in my opinion, like it's a step in the right direction, because a tribe can help you. Like we can help each other lift each other up, and we can connect with the other tribes and just, I mean, yeah, still you are responsible for your own progress. But I do think teachers, tribes, groups can really help with that. So to to end this stream on a high note, because I am gonna end it soon. Still need a proper breakfast. I've been eating licorice and just for my throat and whatever. Um, let's let's lift each other up. Let's make sure that we prevent each other from going down those roads, going down the spiritual ladder, decaying our spirituality. Let's make sure we don't do that, but do call it out wherever you see it. Because if you're silent about it, if you choose to be silent about it, it's not going to go away. Silence, yeah, silence is golden. Oh, wow, thanks for the 5. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, see, there's another part. Gratitude. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for what you're given, because you're not guaranteed it. And man, I love you all. I love doing these streams. I love doing the podcasts. It's gonna be a busy week, because tomorrow I was gonna do that on Friday, but something came up. So tomorrow or Tuesday? No, Tuesday. Yeah, 17th. I'm on with Horrifying History. We're gonna talk ghost stories and our experiences with it. That's gonna be fun. On Wednesday, I have Miguel from Aeon Bike Gnostic Radio. Gonna talk everything Gnosticism. That should be awesome. I'm really curious about that. Thursday, I'll probably do a stream, just a live stream on Thursday. Friday is my birthday, so I'm sorry, you're not getting anything from me on Friday. I'm gonna celebrate my birthday. I'm gonna be happy that I I managed to survive another year in this crazy world, this crazy place. Let's see. Saturday we have the meat hall again. Of course, it's going to be a birthday meat hall. Sunday, I'm out with the fam celebrating my birthday. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go bowling and dinner. So that's gonna be hella fun. Spending time with the family, which is important too. Your family, your tribe, your blood. Don't lose sight of what's important. Love everyone. Love every opportunity that you get, but stay vigilant and call out the bullshit where you see it. Like, seriously, don't don't stay silent. And you know, I mean, that's the thing that I love doing. Just be controversial. If you can be controversial, if you can poke and prod and stir the pot a bit, do it. It's fun. It really is fun. I kind of stirred the pot. I went very controversial, if you will, with the latest podcast with Elwood's Organic Dog Farm. And seriously, if you're gonna watch it, be sure to watch the whole podcast, to listen to the whole podcast. Trust me, it's worth it. I went controversial on Twitter, posting all the wrong hashtags, which people think is sus, red flags. And I got unfollowed by at least one somebody for it. Okay, cool. It's Twitter. It's not the airport. You don't have to announce it when you leave. But okay, cool. So yeah, thank you all. This was, even though it was a bit of a darker topic, I did try to end on a high note. Um, yeah, be sure to tune in for the Greyhorn Pagans podcast coming Tuesday, coming Wednesday. If you love ghost stories, be sure to check it out on Tuesday. If you want to hear more about religion, if you want to hear a pagan and a Gnostic compare notes, be sure to tune in on Wednesday. If it's, yeah, being controversial can be fun. I don't shy away from controversy. I'll look up controversy. I know what the truth is. I hope you do. I hope I hope you do. Because the truth is it's a powerful thing. And speaking of controversial, the truth is controversial nowadays. So speak the truth. Speak your truth. Do not fucking care about what anyone thinks of it. If they're gonna call you out for it, it means you're hitting the right spot. It means you're saying all the right things, and keep on doing that. Your people, your tribe, your folk, they will stick with you. They will find you. If they agree with you, if they truly are your friends, if they truly are your tribe, they will stick with you. And they will join you. They will help you. And as the jarl of the tribe of the Greyhorn Pagans, I am expected to lead by example. So that's what I do. It's what I try to do. It's what I show. So thank you all who joined. Thank you, Sarcastic. That's his new name. It's his new persona, Sarcastic. Thank you, Tricky Woo, for joining. Yeah, it's good to have questions. It's always good to have questions. Makes you keep looking for answers. But I am going to leave it at this, people. I still have I still got to eat. Gym again at 7. So thank you all. Thank you to everybody I named already. Thank you, StijnFawkes, for joining in. Thank you for the Fiverr. I hope to see you again in chat. Hope to see you again on my channel. Hope to see you with the podcasts. Thanks, Josh, for joining, and thanks for providing the title of the stream. It's a band, Nevermore. Awesome. I should check that out. Oh, guys, I need I need to end the stream. I need to rest my voice a bit and do all the things that I've been putting off. So thank you, everybody. If you wanna see more, if you wanna hear more, be sure to check out my daily streams. Be sure to check out the Greyhorn Pagans podcasts. We are on Anchor, Spotify, Google, Apple, Alt Media United. Just look up Greyhorn Pagans podcast. You'll find us. Join us in the tribe. If you feel like supporting us structurally, you can support us on Patreon. We have a number of tiers and a lot of good stuff on there. One-time donations are welcome too, of course, more than welcome. You can do it, here in the live chat, super stickers, whatever. It's all appreciated. It's all very much appreciated. Everything helps. One-time donation through Ko-fi, or if you don't feel like spending money because times are tough, because money is tight, just like, share, subscribe, comment, just just share this around. That helps too. It's a free way of helping us. So thank you, everybody. Thank you again, StijnFawkes, for the Fiverr. I will talk to you all soon. Europa Invicta. Hail the old gods. Have a good day, guys and girls and all the other high-vibing folk. Thank you all.